A women's coalition is calling on the UK Prime Minister to organise a global summit on the plight of women in Afghanistan. Men make up the majority of those fleeing the country, but the group Action for Afghanistan says women are the worst hit and the least remembered.
The fight for gender equality has become a fight for life in Afghanistan. Since the Taliban regained control of the country almost a year and a half ago, authoritarian rule has become the norm, with little to no space for women in public life. So when in private, defiance comes in the form of a pen and paper. For these teenagers, education is an act of resistance. And leading at the forefront 5,000 miles away in Britain is Diwa Khan, who's taken matters into her own hands.
The first word was Iqra in Islam, and it means read. So how can a child read if you don't allow them to go to school, if you don't allow them to education? It's not allowed, it's not acceptable, it's not normal. Afghan women are suffering very much. Not only education, from every right they are suffering. It's 20 million women. We cannot forget them. We cannot let them in the dark.
Breaking Point has brought Diwa and other activists here with a letter for the Prime Minister outlining plans for a global summit to ensure their people aren't left behind.
5 foreign secretaries in a row have committed to this issue, and it is time to hold that leadership and that commitment to this issue to account.
They live in absolutely draconian times. It's like dark ages in Afghanistan.
Silent is complicit, and UK government shouldn't be silent.
Meanwhile, back in Afghanistan, the call is welcome, but for now, they know their situation stays the same.
They are the future of Afghanistan. If we don't educate them, what will happen? So it's good if there were more opportunities to come to the UK, but I won't be joining them because I really want to teach my own country's daughters. We want rights for women in Afghanistan, just like you have in the UK.
Every second there is a threat if they find out. There may be a harsh punishment. Regardless, we will study and try to get somewhere.
But the question is, should they have to put themselves at such risk? This reality for the young girls is not normal. They've only known life pre-Taliban. They just want basic universal rights, the same as you and me. And crucially, not to be forgotten.